Hello friends, it's Tim Schrock from Design Build Solutions. I want to share a tip with you how to draw existing conditions when we're not measuring to the drywall, we're actually measuring to the stud. So let's get started. As I mentioned, I want to measure from the studs for my existing conditions, because yesterday I went out and I measured this house that you see on the screen. This is my field sketches. I use Penultimate as my sketching with my Apple Pencil. That's my sketching app on my iPad. This is a picture of the conditions. We measured stud to stud. And in our template, it's set up when you start out the template that I sell on my website. If you're using that or your own possibly, it starts out with the as-built set starting out, and that is measuring everything drywall to drywall, because typically that's what we're working with. So I'm going to measure stud to stud. To change that, you open up the plan, and I'm going to double click on the dimension defaults. Now we're using the existing condition dimension defaults since we're in the as-built annotation set. Go to locate objects, and I'm going to select dimension layer and both wall sides. So now anytime I measure a dimension, it's going to go to the stud, not to the drywall. Lastly, I'm going to open my default settings. You can do that under Edit, or use the icon I did earlier. Edit Default Settings, and Dimension, Temporary Dimensions, because I want I use temporary dimensions a lot to start with, and then drill down to the printed dimensions. So I'm going to change with wall selected, locate wall dimension layer, not the surface. Both wall sides again. With wall opening selected, I want to locate wall dimension layer. I don't want to locate the primary wall side on either of these. I want to locate both wall sides because I measure inside of stud to inside of stud. Interior wall, we'll leave that off. Okay, done. Now that's 35/8 and 7/8. If I select the wall, it will show 35/8 and 7/8. Now I'm all set to measure stud to stud. This is going to be 31 foot 2 and 7/8, and this one is going to be 20 foot 3 and 3/4. There's that. Take my quick interior dimensions like so, and now this as built for this plan set, because that's how this property is going to be measured stud to stud. I hope that's helpful for you. If you appreciate these videos, would you consider supporting me over on patreon.com/designbuildsolutions. For as little as $2 a month or $5 a month, all the way up to $50 a month, you can get benefits and conversations about business, reviews of your plans, help with your plans if you're stuck in something, etc. As always, leave a like down there, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thanks so much for watching. If you're watching this weekend, have a wonderful Memorial Day and stay safe. Take care.